Hi Virgo, welcome to your What They Can't Get Over reading for November 19th through December 18th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Miriam Kramer. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support if you like what she has to say. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. And it also could be what your someone cherishes about you, what they don't want to do without, that they found within you that makes you a really good partner or someone they want to be with because of what they don't want to get over, what they can't get over. Just saying. All right, Virgo, here we go. For Virgo, what they can't get over. Tower. All right, so that could be Scorpio. High Priestess, Empress. Ooh, the ladies. Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, or Aries. Scorpio, good gracious. Holy cow. The World. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. The Fool, Gemini, Aries, or Virgo. 6 of Pentacles. And Aries. The Emperor. Aries, the Emperor. All right, so we got some heavies here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 8, right? Yeah. 6 out of 8 cards are major arcana. This is huge, Virgo. This is pretty pivotal. There's lots of stuff going on behind the scenes here. Okay, so this is, things are as they should be. It is right that this disruption or upheaval has happened. You might still be reeling from that, but there's going to be this sort of integration period where you start realizing why and how, and that in fact it's actually a good thing if you're not there already. You don't have to be a part of this dynamic anymore. Just know that you've done your due diligence. Things are as they should be, and that you don't have anything to apologize for, or I shouldn't say that, but this is not for you to go back and fix. However your person, I haven't gotten into it yet, but however things are going for them, it is not for you to go back and fix or to manage or to be a part of with them. Across the board, this is showing up where it's like, nope, there needs to be a clean, defining line, which is what your stuff is and what the other person's stuff is for the readings here. So just so you know. Okay, all right. What's this High Priestess about? 2 of Wands. It's the World. What's this World about? Let's see. What's this World about for Virgo? Death, that could be Scorpio. What's this 10 of Pentacles about? 2 of Cups. What's this? Oopsie. There could be some that you or they had started up with another person. That's why they're seeing this as a definitive ending, but it actually is probably quite the shock. What's this Empress about? Judgment. What's this Fool? What's this Fool about? The World. Holy cow, this is just, woof. Okay, so this, what's this 6 of Pentacles? Six of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. What's this Emperor about? This is somebody, you know what? I think maybe I had it reversed before, but this is somebody that, if there was cheating involved, they took it and ran with it, and they have found someone or something else themselves also that they actually feel like in hindsight and in retrospect that, okay, this person, I'm getting my needs met with this person that I didn't get in my relationship with Virgo, and that's not a slam. on Virgo at all. That's just saying that this is someone that is, they feel like, okay, it's like I said before, things are as it should be. This is not for you. So actually what I was saying before, this isn't about you going back and fixing anything. And this isn't about you thinking you need to go back or thinking about a reconciliation with this person. This is about because they found someone else. They're getting their needs met. They have taken this ending as like, well, okay then, I need to just be on my merry way. And they actually have met someone that they are feeling like there's a better fit. What's this Emperor about? Page of Swords. So the Emperor and the Page of Swords. All right, so don't get mad at me. But you're gonna get mad at me, right? Here you go, get mad at me. This is someone that left because they weren't getting their needs met, and they are worried about you. They've been thinking about you. They might have even maintained a friendship with you for the Virgos that I'm reading for, but they feel like they can't go back and fix this. They feel like they've got to let you go and grow into your own and what you should be. Their preference would be to be with you, but they weren't getting their needs met. They can't keep fixing you or the relationship or fixing how things should be. They can't keep being in charge and setting the tone and and they could have, in their mind, you quite possibly were kind of not really sure about what you wanted with them or where this was going, or just didn't want to be exclusive or settle down. And so they have found somebody that's ticking all the boxes for them, and yet they still are thinking about you. They're not going to cross the line, but you are on their mind. And had things been different, and in their mind, if they were getting their needs met and there was the security there, they would not have left, because you were someone pretty darn special to them. And I think that the one thing that they really want is for you to make that change, because honestly, Virgo, this is somebody that really feels like they did have your best interest at heart. They really did care, and they do care, truth be known. They're not going to do anything because they're in a relationship now, but this is someone that thought you took them for granted, that you didn't contribute, you wouldn't settle down, you wouldn't commit, this and that, whatever. Now, the caveat is that this is not just because they wanted it doesn't mean that you're a bad person because you didn't do what they want. No, but this really is someone that wanted to grow with you, wanted to see what was out there for you too. Like, hey, let's try this thing. And the fact that you didn't, fine. They had to go, well, okay, and move on. They still think about you. They still are hoping that you will kind of grow into your own, or grow into where you would want that. We got the Empress and the Emperor here. So this is someone that is really, I think they saw the potential for that you two, like being you were stronger together than you were apart. And while they are with somebody right now that they are getting their needs met, Virgo, I think that it feels like there's still a little tiny door open for the future. That this is someone that, you know what, don't be surprised if they've been kind of keeping tabs and seeing how you're doing and where you're at. It's not that the person that they're with is temporary to them, but you were something special to them, and they still think of you. And I think they might still think that they might still wish things could have been different. It's weird because this person is honorable. They're not going to cross the line. They're not going to do anything against the relationship that they're in. But I think they still might see you in their future. Don't be surprised again if they're keeping tabs on you, if they reach out online, it's going to be indirect, and maybe it's in the name of friendship, but there's still something there for them. They don't want the indecision and the indecisiveness and the taking them for granted that was in the past, but everything else, they liked you, they liked your company, the physical connection was good, like everything was there except for this sort of inability to commit to a future or to make a commitment or to show that there was like leadership or that you had a vision also for what you wanted for the future, preferably with them. You know what I mean? And I think they felt like they kind of had to do a lot for the relationship and you didn't do enough. Oops. That's 5 of Pentacles. This person is really trying to disconnect. But they worry about you. They do worry about you. You are still very much on their minds. Virgo. Mind. What else for Virgo? 2 of Wands again. Golly, for some of you, it could be that if they do see like, oh, you've changed, you've made the changes, you've cleaned up your act, you've done this or whatever by their standards, right? But if there are, because they are watching, they do ask about you, they think about you, that, oh my gosh. For some of you, I mean, it could very well be that if they see changes, they might want to see again, like, hey, are you ready for me now? But they're with somebody else. That's the thing, is they're actively in pursuit of that stability that they wanted, but they want it with you. But if you're not going to get it, then they want to find it. So, but I think they've been keeping tabs, and then if they don't be surprised if they come back and go, hey, what about a second time around? They don't want what you had, but with enough time having gone by, and maybe that's what this Tower card is about, is that they've recently reached back out to you because enough time has gone by and they're like, well, maybe they've had enough time to think about things and change a few things. What else for Virgo? Sleep. All right, so do not do anything right now. This is, you need more time to think. I'm surprised the Hermit didn't show up. This is about you needing to think about things more, because you might have outgrown them. This is someone that's still pretty into you, but you're going through a transitory time right now. This might not be the time for you to be connected to anybody. There's a lot. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. This is a huge pivotal time right now. Perhaps it's best if you are by yourself, under yourself, because things are changing. You're manifesting. Things are in transition for you. So this needs to be a time where you still stay under yourself, and you're, albeit kind of secretive, where you're just like, I'm not giving much of my energy away to anybody or anything right now. What else for Virgo? You know, it could be too that they're like, okay, good, that they're keeping tabs on this. They're like, okay, good, they're not with anybody, and maybe that means changes are taking place, and maybe I can. So honestly, this Page of Swords is just jumping out at me here. Don't be surprised if they're keeping tabs on you and hoping that this is about you making changes, that you're not going to really give your energy away to anybody, but if you are, it's going to be them, and they're going to be there waiting. Ugh. Tend to the small things. That's a mouse spirit. Can't remember if I think I shuffled, but I'm going to do another one. I was shuffling. Tend to the small things. So that's what this incubation period right now is, that things are changing. You're starting to look at everything. You're in this period of re-examination about what you want for your future, about what you want in a partner. You're in like this incubatory state, if incubatory is a word. Slow and steady wins the race. Yay! So this isn't about you kind of wrapping things up so you can get to the next relationship, or, okay, I'm done thinking about things. I honestly, Virgo, I don't think you have a choice. I think you're kind of been sequestered, and you're supposed to be literally laying low. And this is a time of you're focusing on yourself, and you're in reflection whether you went there or not. It probably just happened, and you've kind of been laying low for a while, as you should be. Things are changing, and you're in transition. think your person's hoping that you'll come out of this, and the first thing you're going to do is reach out to them, because I think they're hoping that you're going through the changes that they're hoping for, because otherwise everything else was perfect. And meanwhile, your focus should just be on you. Don't worry about that other person. That's for Virgo. Oopsie. Oh, 2 of Cups. Oh. Yes. Oh, see, they're still carrying a torch. Virgo. They're not. They're unto the. But they're watching, and they're still hoping that they'll. Here you come out the end, the other side, whenever that is. No rush, no hurry, no pressure. Slow and steady wins the race. But that you'll have made the changes. You'll have a sense of valor and know what you've gone through, where you've been, what you're fighting for, what you want, and what you're willing to pursue at all costs. And they're hoping it's them, because there's just a fit with you that your person is actively searching for in someone else that they don't think they're going to find, and they would like that to be with you, provided you have some changes have taken place for you. But that's not a reason for you to make the changes, right? You know that. Stay the course. This is much more about you than about you changing and eventually finding them again, because they are not going to be far from where you are. Trust. For the Virgos that I'm reading for, it's almost like the day someone gets out of the hospital or something. Here they are at your house with flowers and a casserole or something. You know, it's like this person is still actively aware of you. So this needs to be about you, though, and you could be healing. It could be you needing to finally tend to some self-care issues or solving some past trauma and being in reflection about that and what you want moving forward and making choices based on that. But the time should be about you right now. This will keep, and this person will find you. If that's not comforting, then chuck it and still keep it about you, but just know that you're going to have to turn them away when they do come, because they will. So just saying. Okay, Virgo. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.